has been going around that Nintendo's next console will be called a Nintendo Super Switch, and it'll be named after the Super Famicom. Again, for people who grew up in the 90s, this is really a massive nostalgia wave for them because they grew up with a Super Nintendo, and Nintendo's openly acknowledging that, hey, we want to repeat our success with the Super Famicom or the Super Nintendo. So, you know, and I think the difference between like the Super Nintendo and the Wii U is that Nintendo advertises it as a separate console. I think if Nintendo advertises, at least this new Switch, hey, this new Switch has new games that are exclusive only on this console, instead of just doing pulling the Wii U. Okay, I think the consoles would sell out. I think the main reason why the Wii U failed was because Nintendo failed to market the Wii U properly. Okay, not because it was a Virtual Boy 2.0 like MatPat, put out. No, it's because Nintendo failed to market the Wii U properly. Okay, they basically advertise it as just, oh, it's another Wii. Okay, you don't have to buy it. It's just another Wii. Okay, what's really, really negatively impacted the Wii U and Nintendo as a whole, because the Wii U is often now marked as one of the worst Nintendo consoles ever made because nobody bought it. How can you, have a console that doesn't exist if nobody bought it? Okay, saying that on store shelves. Okay, again, and also didn't help that Nintendo went after YouTubers as well. YouTubers being basically advertising for Nintendo, going after, YouTubers making Let's Plays and copyrighting them, taking them down. In 2014, people were wanting to stream the new Mario Kart, and Nintendo was like, nope, you can't stream the new Mario Kart, too bad. Okay, and it took them until like 2015 or 2016 for them to say, you know what, you can play our games on YouTube, okay? We'll allow people to monetize videos, and now we won't take down the videos anymore. Of course, they still take down videos related to those soundtracks, obviously, or mods, which is still, it's not 100% complete because it's not 100%, but at least people can still, hey, I can play Breath of the Wild, I can stream it on Twitch or YouTube. I won't have to worry about being copy striked by Nintendo for simply playing a game that I bought. It's different if they pirated the game, though. But yeah, that's it about this video here. So yeah, Nintendo should definitely, yeah, okay. And yeah, the Super Nintendo Switch will obviously destroy, the consoles. I think Nintendo, considering how successful Mario and Zelda, Pokemon, all the brands are, I think if Nintendo, does the same thing with the Switch, advertise it, mass advertise it everywhere, do collabs with YouTubers or famous celebrities, okay, acknowledge, continue, making the fans happy by bringing back Flower Adore, bringing back, Mario RPG and stuff, finally giving us Pikmin 4, maybe finally give us Metroid Prime 4, which, again, I'm not really a big fan of Metroid, but give us a new Donkey Kong game, Mario Kart 9, and other Smash Bros. Okay, these games will sell tens of millions of copies, Splatoon 4, okay, it's that, I also didn't hope that, Nintendo was in the generic era during the 3DS and Wii U. Like, most of these 3DS games and, Wii U games are not all too memorable. Okay, there's not many games on the Wii U that are all too memorable, and the ones that were ported to the Switch. Okay, Mario Maker, we have the Switch version which has more enemies and everything. You have more worlds, you have more things you can do in Mario Maker 2 than Mario Maker 1. Okay, Smash Bros. Ultimate, is far better than Smash Bros. For Wii U. Okay, Mario Kart 8 is literally on the Switch. You can literally get the game of literally more characters and literally more, like, literally, 8 more new courses in the game if you get the new version of the DLC as well. Okay, again, the Wii U has no relevance. And you can talk about the 3DS. The only thing the 3DS really had was that you could take it on the go, but the Switch, you could do that too. But the 3DS, the reason why the 3DS did much better was because it had Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon simply saved the 3DS, in my opinion. And I know people will say, oh, it's because Nintendo, Nintendo did go put down the price, but really, Pokemon saved the 3DS, okay? You could tell me that all this other stuff, but Pokemon was really the thing. and save the 3DS. Once they announced there were new Pokemon games coming to the 3DS, people started buying the 3DS, okay? Because people wanted to play the new Pokemon games, okay? Yes, people still bought the Mario games, you know. And then they said, oh, we're making a Smash Bros. Game. You can play on the go. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then the Switch is, you know, it was, you know, if you really think about it, the Switch is basically what my child self would have wanted. Okay, if I was born in this decade, my Switch, like, you could play Pikmin on the go. You could play Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Could be played wherever I want. I could play Smash Bros. In my toilet. I could play Smash Bros. Outside in the car on long car rides, you know, to places. I don't have to, you know, be restricted to the console. Okay, you know, like, for example, some of these games on the DS, I was mind blown by, like Mario 64. Like, I can just play Mario 64 on my DS. Okay, or Viva Pinata, another game, you know, the Xbox games. Oh, there's a DS version. Okay, for when I was a kid, the DS was mind blowing. You know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It was a mind blowing console. Okay, now we have phones and the Switch and everything, but when I was a kid, the DS was really a mind blowing console. You could play Mario Kart on the go. Okay, you could play Mario on the go. Okay, it wasn't restricted to just playing on the screen. Okay, playing on the screen. You could play whatever you want. Of course, it did, you know, stop, you know, the older people from saying, hey, you know, no electronics while you're eating, you know, blah, 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 blah. You must try to socialize, you know. I'm sorry, old people. I just want to have fun. I don't care what you old people think. Okay? I don't think I don't think you're ever allowed to take your DS to school because they'll tell you that you need to socialize. Like, nobody gives a crap. I just want to play Mario. Okay? I don't care about talking about some random people that I'll probably never see after the school ended, which was true. So basically, I could just play my DS the whole time I was eating once instead of, you know, being forced to socialize with people who didn't care about me. But yeah, that is it about this video here. I made this video too long. Yeah, I am very, very sorry. But yeah, could the next Nintendo console be called the Super Nintendo Switch? I think it's pretty likely at this point, considering that Nintendo is hinting at it, essentially, with the... And also, I think Nintendo's also hinting at backwards compatibility as well, given that, you know, my RBG is a game that's on the Switch, and I think Nintendo's going to allow you to play these games on the Super Nintendo Switch, more than likely. Okay, so yes, Switch games will probably be able to be played on this new console, more than likely, as well. I think Nintendo will also still support the Switch. I think do something similar to the Xbox, where to put games out just for it'll be. Or I think what Nintendo could do is do like the Xbox, where just, you know, make it like just the brand, the Super Switch, so, you know, you can play it, or you can buy, you know. So Nintendo doesn't have to make two separate games for the Switch and Switch 2, and at the very early years, you can say, oh yeah, this will be, the games will be playable on both devices, but I still think there'll be some exclusives as well, but hey, it'll be like the Xbox, you'll be able to play the games on both devices. But yep, that is about this video here. Goodbye.